Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. So happy Monday. But I wanted to come and do this video really quick because I've been stuck, or I've been pressed, or I've been wanting to tell someone all week, all weekend, not necessarily all week, but I wanted to keep emphasizing on trusting the process in an evolution. The reason I want to emphasize on that so much is because I feel like a lot of people, they are so easily distracted. And what I mean is just that we're humans, so we can easily be distracted by any and everything. Whether you're on your spiritual walk, your self walk, whatever journey it is for you, your journey to self love, spiritual journey, your relationship, whatever. Like I always say, this can be in reference to more than one thing. Whatever you are going through, it just seemed like a lot of people, they have a problem or a tendency to give up right there, kind of when you're pretty much pushing the door open, but you haven't yet got it open yet, but it's almost open. You just that close to seeing what's behind the other door. And I feel like the reason why a lot of people are easily distracted is because one thing that I'm learning is that when people aren't vibrating at the same frequency as you, or if people aren't aligned with where you are, all they're going to do is find every reason to hold you down or pull you back. Now, that's not me saying to go out and cut off all your friends or to cut off your relationship, but what I realized for myself is that those that are not aligning up with me or not vibrating to the same frequencies as myself, I only find myself procrastinating, or in that state of procrastination or stagnation or lack or an uncertainty. Like I just am not sure of myself. And I feel like a lot of the times we can kind of figure out what that issue is, or what that purpose, what's that, I want to say, feeling, or why we're feeling that certain way, when in all actuality it's just we need to do some spring cleaning, we need to do some fall, summer cleaning. Any time of the year we need to do some cleaning. And it's just that because we hold these people near and dear to us, we don't want to let those, we don't want to let it go. And I find that a lot of the times, because you don't let those things go, that means that you're right where you want to be at, or you're right where you need to be at, but you are allowing fear to come in and to block your vision from seeing what's in store for you. Now, that saying, walk by faith and not by sight, it is so vital to our existence as people or as beings. But if you do walk by faith, you'll kind of have vision or a sight to see where you are or where you're going. Now, the reason I say that is because I can speak from my own experience, and just, I want to say, I started Motivational Women as far as my speaking journey, or I started this journey for myself maybe about 6 years ago. I want to say it was between 2013 and 2014. Now, I had no direction. I don't even know why I started the page. I just knew that I wanted to speak and talk to women because I've always been that to people in my life. So once that was prophesized over me, that's when I was still doing my Christian journey, or my journey before I walked away from the church. I was still in that light, and one thing that was me being prophesized over, and it was always said that you have a knack to speak to women, so you need to just open your mouth and do it. And it was crazy because just a week before that happened, I had created the Motivational Women. So I'm not necessarily saying that you're going to come across people that's going to tell you or going to speak that over you. But what I'm saying is that when you're taking the steps, or when you speak, or when you are right at that door, or when you're on a journey, keep going, because it's going to pay off sooner or later. Now, if I think about where I'm at now versus where I was at then, and all the things that I'm doing now for myself, and I think about myself back then, regardless of how much I wanted it at that time, I was not ready for what I'm ready for now. I wasn't ready to receive all the things that I'm receiving now, as far as even when it comes down to myself, you know what I mean? Like, and then I can take it outside of myself, and I can step outside and say, a man. I wasn't ready for some of the things that are coming into my life then. Rather, I had that strength or the knowledge I didn't have the wisdom or understanding. So regardless of where I was at then, it all made me who I am today, but I wasn't ready for everything that I'm receiving today. Like I probably would have quit. So the purpose in full circle, because I literally went from here to there to there, and that's just how I talk. So anybody that, you rocking with me, you're going to learn that about me, that this is just how I get to my message. But all in full circle, I just want to say that just because you don't have what you see, that doesn't mean you aren't going to where you need to go to. And let me go back to this too, okay? Because this just came to me. When I wanted Motivational Women to exist back then, I hadn't experienced, or I wasn't as seasoned as I am now. And I know that's only, 6-7 years ago. I haven't experienced, or I wasn't able to shed light, or I wasn't able to be light and spread love and positivity. I wasn't there yet. I was preparing myself to be here. I was walking in purpose, but I wasn't there yet. Now I'm living in purpose. And what I mean by that is that I'm not doing anything. I'm not allowing anything to stop me from doing what it is that I need to do, my purpose here on this earth. That's just that. I feel like my whole goal is just to speak life into women and empower women to learn and to know their true and highest self, so that we can not only become the foundation for our families again, we can build other women up. And that's really what it is really getting back to the basics and creating that foundation and being that nurturer and that woman in our home, so that we can go out and give that to the world. So that's the whole purpose for the Motivational Women. But again, let me get back to the message, because like I said, I done went all the way around. What I seen for myself in 2013, I wasn't ready to receive in 2013. I wasn't ready to put in the footwork in 2013. I wasn't ready, nor was I confident enough in 2013 to do the things that I'm doing now. So now in 2019, I'm at a point where I'm unstoppable. I'm at a point where I love myself so much that my cup is overflowing, and I can pour out and love on other people, not only just myself. I understand. I understand the purpose. I understand my journey. I'm at a place where I'm not angry or frustrated. Everything that happens, I know that there's a reason. I know that I'm aligned to my truest self. So I know this video is drawn out a little bit, and I do apologize, but I'm getting there. So all I'm just going to tell you is just that don't ever question where you are in your journey. Understand that it is all vital to your existence, to the destination or the journey that you're taking to get to that finish line. So don't try to alter it. Understand that everybody has a purpose. You know what I mean? And some people may not make it out of whatever tragedy or trauma that they experience to go ahead and